Hey guys, kipkay here, and I am excited because it is the Halloween season, my favorite time of year. Today's show is brought to you by Top Hatter. No, not this Top Hatter, but tophatter.com. It's the world's fastest growing marketplace with live online auctions every single day. Now, I'll tell you a little bit more about them in just a bit, but for now, let's get gory.
In addition to the household items, each of these projects will require some makeup, fake blood, spirit gum, and other makeup stuff I'll tell you about. Number 1. For this first one, you're going to need a black sock, one that you don't like and don't want to wear ever again.
Now, all of these Halloween ideas are easy to do for just about anybody. And we're going to be using household items to make them, plus the makeup that I showed you, which is stuff that you're going to want to have around for Halloween for years to come. The first step is our little eye patch. Now, what I've done is I've taken my black sock and I've cut out a small circle, and that small piece of cloth is going to go right over my eye. Now, you might want to start with a larger piece and then slowly trim it down so it's covering your entire eye, and there's ways we're going to be able to work with this as we go through the project. And we're also going to be using, as with, again, most of these projects, liquid latex. This stuff is great. So many uses for Halloween. And this comes with a handy little applicator, which is what we're going to need for this. We're going to apply it to our eye patch. Now I've got an eye patch. So that's just the start. Now we need to make it look gory. I'll be using some red makeup for this, liquid makeup, and we're going to start painting that eye, or that gouged eye. Next, I'll be using what's called sin wax. Now this is kind of like fake skin that you might see in some of the cheaper Halloween packages at your local store. I'm just going to take some of this, then we're going to roll it up. Now we're going to start applying that around the edge of the eye. Now I'm just going to take some regular makeup that's close to the color of my skin, and I'm going to use that to just kind of blend in that wax. Now it's time to really gorify it, and we're going to be using blood gel. You could use just regular blood, special effects liquid blood. This blood gel is really cool. It's thicker, and I'm going to be using that to just kind of go around on the inside of the gouged area of my eye. Okay, now it's time for regular liquid blood, vampire blood. It comes in all kinds of different little packages. You'll find it in a lot of your kits that you buy for Halloween, or you can just buy it separately. It's regular, just blood. We want to cover up that wax. Make that bloody looking. You don't want to leave us any spot unbloodied. I'm going to take this and pour it on my eye and let it drip down. A little patience with this fake blood, because that's going to dry just like that dripped. I'm going to take a little bit of black makeup and go around my eye. So I got a little black eye, and I actually have some black lipstick that I picked up. So I'm going to just put that on there just a little bit, just subtle. I think we've done it.
Number 2.
Okay, well, I'm ready to have a really bad carpentry accident involving this long screw. It's going to go up and through my cheek in a very painful fashion. Again, household item, one long screw, and a small piece of Scotch tape. So we're going to take that Scotch tape and just lay it down over the screw. This is going to serve a couple of purposes. One, it's going to create a little bit of depth, and it's also going to give you an opportunity to build up around that screw to make it look like flesh. And we're going to be using some spirit gum. I'm going to put it right here on my cheek. I'm going to dab a little bit on my cheek. So I'm going to take the screw and I'm going to apply it right to that spirit gum, just like that. And also lay the tape in place. Now, time for some liquid latex. Again, we'll be using this to cover up that whole area. And this is going to help keep it in place as well, because that liquid latex is going to create a bond between the Scotch tape and my skin. And I'm going to cover the Scotch tape completely over the screw. And when you think you've got it down, just wait a couple of minutes and we'll let that dry for the next few steps. Some of this makeup, just kind of dab around that. And I'm just going to kind of blend it in. And then just around the edges, I'm going to hit that some powder. Okay, now it's time to get gory. We're back to our coagulated blood gel. So that's going to dry up and drip. We're going to hit the top of the screw. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, the final effect. Introducing Top Hatter, the world's fastest, most entertaining marketplace with live online auctions every day, offering lots of great low-priced items. This is stuff I like, and you can find items in all kinds of categories. Over 12 million shoppers have participated in the fast 90-second auctions. Now, I've already won a bunch of items, and I'll tell you, it's thrilling and a little bit addictive. You'll find really cool stuff at up to 80% off. Check out Top Hatter and show your support for my show with this great offer. As my fan, you'll get $5 off your next purchase of $6 or more. You gotta try Top Hatter. Head over to tophatter.com/offer/kipkay and check it out. You'll find awesome items at incredible discounts at tophatter.com. Number 3. Hey, go find a pencil because you're going to need one for this project. And I used a razor blade and a little hammer to cut it in half and then whittled away an angle on the pointed half.
Okay, it's time for a pencil through the nose. Painful, cruel. How did it happen? And we're going to do a little bit of prep using some black liquid makeup. Lipstick that I bought, the weird colors of lipstick, I got this purplish color. So this will be kind of a bruise. So I'm just going to add just a teeny little bit of that. And as a background, I'm going to use a little bit of red makeup. A small strip of liquid latex just right there. I'm going to take a little bit of this synthetic wax that I've been using and take a pretty good chunk of that off of here. And just kind of roll that up into a ball. That's going to go on the very bottom part of our pencil. And then the angled part of the pencil is going to go right like that. Do a little bit more of the latex underneath that. Yeah, you want it secure because the last thing you want is a prosthetic or an effect piece to pop off in the middle of a Halloween party or in the middle of a judging of an awesome costume you have and your thing falls down. Don't want that to happen. So again, we're going to use this blood gel. This really makes for a just nasty looking wound. Cover that whole top piece with this 3D blood. Now we're going to use the bottom part of our pencil, and for this we're going to also use just a little Kleenex, a small piece of tissue. Put it around that pencil mainly to protect that end of the pencil. A little bit of red makeup around that nostril because that would have been bruised as it went in. And using the sponge, I'm just going to work that around. So that is definitely sore. A little bit of more blood on that pencil because that blood would have dripped down. Pull it out.
And there's 3 gory Halloween ideas using household items. Have fun, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.